It's with a heavy heart that we talk to you today. We are depressed.
Very depressed.
We confess. But thanks to Matt Mercer and his inspiring message, we feel now brave enough to share this with you.
Are you depressed, Kat? She's also depressed. Very depressed. She wants to sit on my chair. On her chair. Sorry.
Ow, ow, ow. Shh. She's also depressed. She has a cat that bullies her.
Yeah, so... They're all feeling depressed.
Yes, but
and
not
why,
as much as Matt Mercer.
Why are we all depressed? Well, I know why Matt Mercer is depressed. Because the terrorists aren't getting enough money. But what about us? Why is the reason that you are depressed? The cats I also know, they want to cheer.
Well, I would say that woke, stupid bullshit sometimes depresses me a little bit, that people are so stupid.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Mercer's message didn't depress me, it made me laugh.
Yeah.
But then, because I saw a lot of tweets by critters saying, oh, you see, has he suffered enough? What do you want, people? Hasn't he done and gave you enough? He's the most generous, kindest man ever, and why you are alive, and you are doing this. And then I'm misquoting, but some of the things were really in this.
He's also depressed.
The cat that did.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also. I think he's depressed. He has a depressed face. Okay, things that depress me. Guys dressed in their grandmother's curtains, doing videos about how they are depressed because terrorists have not enough money to buy bombs, whatever. Is that the reason, right?
I don't know. I think he just maybe he's depressed because his game sucks. And people complained about it. But I think in the reality was, I think people were criticizing Critical Role because they were not talking about Palestine in their show, which of course they have sponsors and maybe the sponsor said, nah, let's not do that. But the insane fans don't care. They really think that the politics bullshit is real. So I think that's why he did this. Mm-hmm. He's depressed and he showed how much money he gave.
Yeah.
To the
cause. They should give everything, I guess. Maybe everything is enough. No, it's not. It's never enough.
He's not going to give everything.
Why not?
Because...
Isn't he the most generous person alive?
Not that generous.
Okay.
So, yes, that's empty attempt to virtue sign signal is not... Don't look at me. The cat is looking at me in a reproaching way.
Yes.
Don't tell me you like Critical Role. I will put you out of the house.
She's thinking about the box, I think.
But yes, it annoys me. Virtual.
Not virtual.
Virtue signaling.
Virtue signaling. Virtual, whatever. But
yes.
It's virtual because it's
virtual,
online.
Yes.
But it's virtual signaling.
And another thing that depresses me, well, yes, I can say that, yes, I don't really believe that Matt Mercer has a lot of problems with depression. Well, maybe he does, but he's not that much of a good actor, so...
Nah.
Nah.
That's not convincing.
Nah. I have a tendency to be depressed. And I think it's really good that people finally start talking a little bit more about that and normalizing the fact that sometimes people feel depressed, but... It depresses me that people turn this into another thing to get victim. Yes, in victim points. Oh my God, I'm so depressed. Look at me.
But that's the easy one, right?
Yes. Well, autism apparently it's also the easy one because everybody's autist now.
And it's cool. I think it's cool to be an artist.
Yeah. Well, I never thought Dustin Hoffman was cool.
No, he wasn't. But he's not really an artist.
Yeah, he was just playing one.
He was playing one. Yeah. He didn't go full retard. That's why.
Exactly.
That's why I still remember him.
And it depresses me. Not that people are fans of Critical Role. Well, you can watch Critical Role, but that you worship Matt Mercer like a god. That is kind of sad.
That is going full retard.
Yes, that is a bit sad and pathetic.
So stop depressing me.
I'm depressed. I'm also depressed that no, I'm joking that we don't have fans. No, I don't want people idolizing us.
Maybe if I grow my hair.
You need to paint your nails also purple.
No, I could grow my hair, but no, painting my nails never.
You need to paint your nails.
That's a no.
That was really especially because if a guy wants to paint his nails, then the only thing he can go goth and paint them black, not pink or purple or whatever. That was creeping me out.
Even black is kind of disgusting.
Yeah, but if you want to go goth, you can paint your nails black, but not purple.
Oh, his nails are purple now.
They were purple.
I think he had
Bordeaux.
I think he had black nails.
No, they were not black in this video. Probably because black nails would depress him too much.
Yeah, maybe. Poor guy.
Yeah, I feel so sad for him.
We are all sad for him. Especially the cats. The cats are very sad about that.
Well, it can depress me that Ratchet is not the biggest game ever. Well, no, that doesn't depress me.
Well, it is. That's not true. But I would be very happy if Ratchet was selling as much as their fake game. That would be. I don't know how many copies it did sell, but I'm pretty sure that I would be glad if it sold as much as.
But you need to have a group of fanatics.
I wouldn't want the fanatics. Just people buying it. But in the end, there are probably as many people. No, actually no. There are less people playing Candle Obscura than people playing Ratchet because everybody that bought that shit is not going to play.
Well, they don't. If they like to watch Critical Role, they don't want to play. They want to watch people play.
They want to buy the game just to support.
But now something that really depresses me now. It depresses me that people claim to be depressed because of a war that is happening on the other side of the world, and it made me think when I saw that. I also think it was in bad taste because of the guy that immolated himself because of Palestine. So maybe Matt, that would heal your
There's
depression.
another thing that depresses
Set yourself on fire.
No, that not enough people set themselves on fire.
Yeah, I know, but it's just so. It's really.
I have to say no. I don't know. Maybe we will be expelled from YouTube. But I loved watching the video.
Well, I don't remember if I watched the video.
I watched the video.
Just the stupidity of it. Why are you doing this? And why are you depressed by what would happen?
It was his choice.
Yeah, but what would happen if there was a war?
It would be tragic if someone set someone on fire.
Yeah, set yourself
for whatever
on fire.
reason. But he set himself on fire. He was screaming something about Free Palestine or whatever. So, he did
at the same time, it's the saddest thing ever.
Yeah, well,
everybody was saying how much empathy he had and blah blah blah. It was insane.
So, when I saw his picture, this not after being burned before. I don't know where it came from. Probably social media. My first thought was this guy. He was about to do something, either start dressing as a woman or set himself on fire. Well, there are two options, and he chose the second one.
Maybe he'll start the trend. Yes.
I guess he made the right choice. He's not annoying people anymore.
But it does depress me that people are.
They're
doing that, right?
The fact that he's now considered a martyr is depressing. Yeah, that's true. Instead of just another fool that set himself on fire and killed himself.
What would if there's a war?
I pity the fool.
Let me finish this. Sorry. If there's a war in the United States or whatever, so these people are so upset by a war on the other side of the world that affects them. What will they happen if something really bad happens in their life? It is not Matt giving money to the terrorists and not know what is happening. Or Candle Obscura being a failure.
You already know what they do. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
They shut up and
do like this.
They beat their hands against the wall.
It's sad. It's not depressing. It's just sad.
Yeah.
But yes, set yourself on fire for Palestine. That's a suggestion. I think you're gonna be.
It's cool. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna
start a trend. Start a trend. Kill yourself. I'm not telling. I'm not telling people to do that. But the fact that he did it, he'll probably start a trend. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
TikTok. That's gonna give you a lot of views on TikTok. Not that you're going to be there to enjoy it.
I'm not sure if you had a TikTok channel.
I don't know if you had a TikTok, but people will do it. It's a TikTok challenge. Set yourself on fire.
It could be the start of a thing, yes. Okay, so maybe we have something to say. I don't think did you do a video about? No, we didn't. We did a video interviewing our guest, having our
You're talking about Sambaga?
yes, our French author, but we didn't do a video. So news: Ratchet Chambara is
Out. Go buy it, or Oliver and us will be depressed.
yes.
We will not set ourselves on fire.
No.
But
I don't think so. At least not us. Yeah, I'm sure that he wouldn't do that as well. But yeah, well, it's his first full setting.
and he came. There was a lot of work.
Yes,
there. We need to see
unlike
that he's not.
unlike us that do not research and just
He did a lot of research,
rush.
and I was going to say also that I think what he told us that it's very hard for him to write in English. So that was also
yeah.
a hard work.
But it was edited and not by
Yes,
me.
it was.
So there was an editor in the middle. So there.
And like I said in the interview, I think when I was reading it, it sounded like it was written by a old Asian mystic.
Yeah.
The narrator, could imagine it in that.
Yeah, I think that
He captured the tone very well.
Chris corrected stuff and changed some things, but he kept the style, and I think it's unless he for if you wanted to change the style, you would have to rewrite everything.
Yes.
So, but the style is still there. So yeah, I think it's not my thing. We are honest about that. It's not my thing. We probably wouldn't play that game, but that's why we didn't write it. But before this, before Olivier started writing this, there were people already recommending, suggesting,
And asking.
do something with samurais, do something
And
about
also
Japan.
this is very problematic because there's a French
Yes.
guy doing something about.
Yes.
So there's
So,
cultural appropriation.
A
here.
Frenchman wrote it, a British American edited, and then a Portuguese guy did the layout and
Joe
the design.
did some additional writing.
A British
so
guy
we
did
have-
some
yes.
additional writing. Yes.
No
And-
Asian was involved.
Yes, though you are wrong. There was
No?
an Asian.
Okay.
The Philippines are.
Ah,
Asia.
yes, I always forget
yeah.
the Philippines are Asian.
Yeah, Chris did some of the art, just 3 or 4 drawings, 4 or
Then
5.
Asian was hurt in the making of Shambhaga.
Yeah, I don't think he he felt hurt. I think probably
I'm
not.
kidding.
So that's the new thing. Now
Let me just say that you can use Shambhaga to play it as an historical setting, although there's a lot of horror, dark fantasy there. You can also use it to play it in Bastards, like in
I think
Japan
it's,
version of Antilia.
Yeah, well, there is a place. I think it's called Yamato. It's the
Yeah, I like when you say I think, as if it wasn't you that named it.
yeah. I named it, but you know how many
I
things I have named.
I know, I'm just joking.
I think it's called Yamato.
And you can also, use it in space, but as the beginning of...
Someone did mention that one of our. I'm not. I never know what to call people who buy. Well,
customers.
a wretched
Yes.
person.
Yeah, we need to find a way to...
Oh
follow
yeah, the
Wretched
fans is
Gang.
stupid, so I've never chose. Yeah, the Wretched Gang. So a member of the Wretched Gang told me that he was thinking about using Chambara as a source book for space. So to play, but to inspire characters that come from the Shogunate Alliance, and that makes sense. And since we are probably, I can't. This is something that I know I can't at this moment. Guarantee, but we are probably doing some faction books, and that may be one option. So we could use the information in Chambara and summarize it, and then do the background, the information about the Shogunate Alliance. There are many other factions. That's why I can't promise this because it would be
One day.
so. Warden Foundation, the Vampire, or Society, the Loup Garou,
Children of the Night.
Children of Night, yes, the Traveler Society,
Yes,
the Izepo, the Daughters of Senya, the Priests of Zardos,
the Tedric, Followers of
Tedric,
the Arachne Brotherhood,
the Arachnid Brotherhood as
Knights of
well.
Sidonia.
Yes, Knights of Sidonia.
And they are different in different.
And there are some
settings.
others. Yeah, there are some others that are just specific to. So, for example, the Shogunate Alliance, and there are about 3 or more.
Probably, yeah.
Stellar Imperium as well. I think there are more in Bastards that we didn't mention here.
Yep, not all of them are going to have
In
books.
Wretched, no, of course not. And Wretched Darkness there are also some, and but there's the Veil Society that you like to call the Veil
Veil
Society.
I like Veil.
So
We should ask people
it's
what
lots of
factions would they like to have more resources.
well, I guess the Warden Foundation.
No, they're gonna answer, but it doesn't matter.
No,
Let's ask
probably
them.
the Warden Foundation is probably, and the Vampire and the Lubgahu. I think those two at least. Those two should
Well, I
have
like
because
the
they are
Shadow of the
creatures. So
Night.
yeah,
Also
and those
because they
two,
have
yeah.
their own society and they're
So,
very connected to the
Okay,
Beyond.
so we could do that. The ones that perhaps those are the ones that need.
Yes,
information,
because I would say
really.
like the Daughters of Xenia or the ones that were invented for bastards, they are different in different settings, so it's going to be hard to do a
No, in that case,
a
it was
book
just
for them.
it would be basically recollecting stuff from the different books and then just doing it.
So that could be something
Small
for Wretched
expansion.
Versus in some cases,
Yeah,
smaller ones.
probably that. Yes. Okay, so those are the plans that are not really plans. Now, plans that are plans. I'm doing a city guide
plans
for
for next week.
Avalidad. The city guide for Avalidad, I'm doing it thinking about people that do not have new flesh. So if you have purchased
People that have old flesh.
people,
Yes, that have
for
old
example,
flesh.
yes, old people. People who bought the first edition, for example, because it was
It's old flesh.
it's old flesh. People who haven't, who don't have anything like that, but want a new city for a cyberpunk campaign, a biotech, a whatever, futuristic thing, or even it could be space as well, or orbital decay, or darkness. So people who do not have, because most of the information, or a large part of the information there, is also in New Flash. So I will include this guide in the download section for New Flash. So if you have already purchased New Flash,
You don't need to
will
buy
have.
it again.
You don't need to buy it again. You'll have. There's new information in this book,
But we will offer it to you.
but
'Cause we're
this
nice.
this new information is just a bonus. Unless you want to buy it anyway,
Yes.
that would be good. But for other people, I think. But well, if you download it, at least you can do something like tell people about it and try to convince people that it's something like Night City for cyberpunk.
That was your
something like
idea, right?
that. Yeah, not exactly that.
Yeah,
because
but something
it goes
that we didn't
into
feel-
too much detail. But yeah,
Yes.
so I'm trying to do that. The same kind of thing. So you have gangs and you have places where you can go. There are small maps, not as detailed as those. I'll include some floor plans made by AI, of course, for places like lobbies and offices and apartments and all that. So if you want to use that, and well, so that's the kind of thing. Characters as well, plot hooks. That's it. But some of the things are already in New Flash, and some of the things are in other. Like there were a couple of Wretched Verses. One was called actually City Guide, and the other was called Gangs of Validad. So there's some information from those as well. Compiled but it could be useful for people who are doing something just in Avalidad. Some of the information in New Flash is about the world of New Flash. Mostly is about Avalidad, but some of the things are not really in the city. So this will be concentrating stuff in the city, so you'll have everything that is related to the place in the same book. So if you are playing in Avalidad only, don't care about the rest, it could even replace the second edition, for example, for people who own the first edition, or people who don't own it but know what it is and have ratcheted the core book, you probably don't really need the whole book if you really want just one weird city. And in that case, you could even place it in a different timeline, not so far, not 30 years ahead, but 5 or 6 or just that, because it's supposed to be different there than the rest of the world, or at least it was in the first version of postcards from a Validad. The postmodern version was kind of, there was no timeline, so it felt like this could be just 5 years ahead, and but in that place things were pretty different and very advanced. So basically that's it, and I have one book from the OG, Michael Strauss, yes, Supermax, that I will begin when I finish this. And there's another one that's still waiting for.
Yes, someone is trying to. Someone is trying to finish an adventure. That someone is me.
Yes, that's also. There's also that. Yes.
I'm depressed. That's why.
Yes. Well, I am depressed as well, but I still keep doing stuff because that's how I fight depression, by working.
I fight depression by sleeping.
Yeah, I know. And there will be more stuff. I think after doing the guide to Avalidad, I'm going to start thinking about a guide to the Beyond, because we were playing several game sessions in the Beyond, and I was thinking we should have something with tables and tables of encounters, tables of stuff, events and places to find. There are some bits of information in Wretched Darkness. And obviously the Beyond is not supposed to be a place where you can find like a map. There will be no map, but there are places that have their own styles, and so it would be a travel guide, but not the usual style of travel guide. But it would be useful for a game master playing, putting his characters in Avalidad. Stupid, not Avalidad. In this case, in the Beyond. Well, Avalidad is in the Beyond as well. There's a mirror image of each of the wretched cities there, so I can also use it, because some of them are not in darkness because they didn't exist yet. But Sand Cove, there should be a Sand Cove there, and
Mirage Hills,
and the Mirage Hills, and the Chita Fera,
and the one from Agent of Wretch. What is that name of that one?
Yes, Iron City in German. I can't remember. How is it called? Something Stadt. How do you say iron in German? I can't remember now. Well, but that's it.
Stadt.
Something Stadt.
Ehrenstadt.
No, it's not.
I know it's not.
Okay, I think that's it.
Yes.
Have a nice weekend. Have a depressive weekend. Sorry.
Yes, it's a depressive weekend for all of you. I hope you can.
Yes. Take a Prozac or something like that. That's what we're going to do now. Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.